Imagine gathering all the wealth in the world into a single room. $800 trillion, and 8 billion people waiting at the door. The math is flawless. Exactly $100,000 per person. One morning you wake up and see that amount in your bank account. No one is poor anymore. No one is superior to anyone else. In theory. In reality, however, this is the starting whistle for the greatest catastrophe humanity has ever witnessed. First, let's understand what is being distributed. The total global wealth is approximately $800 trillion. Real estate, stocks, cash, gold, everything included. This is the complete economic value that currently exists on Earth. When divided by 8 billion, it comes out to $100,000 per person. It sounds good, but this amount does not mean the same thing in every part of the world. In Turkey, this is 9 years of average salary. In Nigeria, it is 41 years. In Switzerland, it is 15 months. The same amount. Completely different realities. And the problems haven't even started yet. The money has been distributed. Everyone now has $100,000 in their account. Within the first 72 hours, the global economy officially goes insane. Billions of people start moving at the same time. You want to buy a car, but everyone wants to buy a car. You want to buy a house, but everyone wants to buy a house. Electronics, vacations, luxury items. Everyone wants the same things at the exact same time. The basic rule of economics kicks in here. When demand suddenly explodes, prices move in only one direction: up. The $100,000 begins to lose its purchasing power within just a few weeks. Because if everyone has money, money has no value. When there is too much money, it becomes worthless. This is one of the cruelest ironies of economics. Something similar has happened in economic history. Venezuela, 2018. The government printed money. Everyone had money in their hands. In theory, everyone became rich. Within a year, inflation exceeded 1 million%. People carried sacks of money to buy bread. Salaries were updated twice a day. Price tags were different in the morning and evening. Because it's not the amount of money, its value is what matters. Equal distribution does not bring equal wealth. Under the wrong conditions, it brings equal poverty. Let's say we overcame the inflation. Everything went well. How does the world look 10 years later? The data says something interesting. 70% of lottery winners run out of their money within 5 years. 78% of professional athletes go bankrupt 2 years after their career ends. Sudden wealth stories mostly end in the same place. Why? Money management is a skill, and without that skill, money disappears. Within 10 years, the world will most likely return to the same inequality, because wealth distribution is shaped not by the amount of money, but by the system. Those who know how to use what they have win. Those who don't lose. This rule doesn't change even if $100,000 is distributed to everyone. But the real disaster is not here. If everyone has money, who will work? Who will collect the garbage? Who will work in the factories? Who will do the shifts in the hospitals? Who will work in the mines? Historical data is clear. People leave hard, exhausting, and dangerous jobs at the first opportunity. This is a human reaction. It's not possible to blame anyone, but the result is heavy. Production drops, supply decreases, prices rise. The money in your hand melts away. You have to work again, but this time the conditions are much worse, and the cycle returns to the beginning. Now let's come to this most critical point. For someone living on $2 a day, $100,000 is 137 years of income. Think about this figure. It is almost twice a person's entire working life. In Kenya in 2016, unconditional cash was given to 10,500 people. The results were truly impressive in the short term. Consumption increased, the rate of starting businesses rose, children went to school. But in the long term, regional inflation began. Money flowed out. Infrastructure stayed the same. The system stayed the same. Giving money does not solve poverty. We need to solve the causes of poverty. If you give money to an uneducated society, you remain an uneducated society, just a temporarily richer version of it. Distribute $800 trillion equally. Inflation arrives. Production stops. Within 10 years, inequality returns. It sounds pessimistic, but this is how the economy operates. Money is a tool. A tool doesn't work in the wrong system. Even the best hammer can't drive a nail in the wrong hand. Education, opportunity, system. Maybe the real question is not, what would happen if the money was distributed equally? Maybe the real question is, what would happen if people had equal opportunities? Because money is temporary, opportunity is permanent. Think.